Hi everybody, it's Dawn. I wanted to show you what I think is the best way for you to actually save the home page that Fatima created and then insert your own text. Let's get started. So I have on the screen the URL that she's given you for your whole group project. And I'm going to start by saving that page to my EDTC directory. And I've already saved it, but here I go again. And now I'm going to go to my Dreamweaver file. I click open, and here's the file that I just downloaded of hers. Notice a whole folder came in of files, but I'm going to get started by just clicking the HTML file. And the whole thing pops up. And what is evidently new in this version of Dreamweaver is that everything comes along. You saw that folder that I just showed you. So let me show you what happens. I'm going to save this with a new name. I'm going to call it just plain farm because it's easier for me to find it in my own Polaris account then. I'll click save, and now I'm going to publish it. Now I'm going to test it with my Polaris account, and I called it farm, farm capital HTML. And you see what I mean? It's all there. And that really surprised me because I thought we'd have to put the CSF separately. That's what I had to do with the last version of Dreamweaver. I'm going to go back to Dreamweaver now and show you what would be the next step if all this works. And that would be to name this page. Let's say it would be science. And then to copy and paste the code from your own page into that. And I've gone ahead and I've downloaded Jennifer's page. So I'm next going to open it. And I'm just going to open again the HTML file. And there you see the whole page popping up. But now I'm going to just, because she's already got the graphic, well, if we're pasting into the other page, you don't need the graphic, but that's nice that Jennifer already had it. Going to copy the code from her page. I'll copy everything, not the code. I'm just copying it in text view. You could go to code view and locate it. Just getting it all. Then I'm going back to the science page, and I'm going to paste the code that I just copied, no, rather the text that I just copied. So now all of her work is on that page, and it needs to be cleaned up in different ways because she does have this graphic here. So it would probably say something up here like farm project science on the farm instead of just science. Play around with that image location later, but just for now I'm going to take this out just to see what happens. Yeah, then the text is moving up now. We're going to have had to move it all the way up before it stopped wrapping around the box. Just have to play around with it a little bit, but now you're going to have to change the format of the text. It's at size 16. I'm going to take it back down to size 12, I guess. You just have to, again, fiddle around with it till it starts working. But that's one way you can get it all in there. And here in this case, to bring that text over, you can go to Format, Indent, and indent it a few times. Keep on going. And it's getting there. And then I'd need to go ahead and indent all this stuff too. And that should do it. I'm going to save this as Jennifer so that I can have another test file and see what happens when I publish it. And it's going to take a while because it's putting all the art in there too. Now I'm going to go to my Polaris account and now change it to put in Jennifer. And there it is. And again, she's going to have to keep modifying it. I must have indented some too far, but that could work. You know, there might be a bunch of other ways, and we can ask Deb for more, but that's one approach. So I'll save this file and share it with you and see if it helps.